Cardi B deletes Instagram after Grammys backlash.
Ooh, it is not good, you guys. And frenemy Nicki Minaj bows out of the BET experience after BET itself makes fun of her.
And Justin Bieber is seeking treatment for depression just days after divorce rumors swirl and that iconic Vogue magazine cover shoot. We're talking about all of these stories right now in Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Madison Conklin.
Yes, the Blantourage is in the Hollyscoop house. We're getting ready for the tea party. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I feel like Ricky Bobby up in here. But the first thing we're going to talk about is Cardi B, because out of nowhere, it seems like.
Yes, people are now hating her, hating on her, and I'm like, whoa, what happened to the Barty gang? Like, we were strong, and now we're like dispersed, and people are tearing our girl down, getting her off, social media. We'll get to that. Madison, please tell us what happened.
So you guys know that Cardi took home the Grammy for Best Rap Album, and this was a huge deal. She's the first female solo artist to do this, and the Barty gang was excited. We were celebrating. Cardi was celebrating. I loved seeing her behind the scenes Instagram videos.
Yeah.
But then, of course, the Barbs, Nicki's fans, were not here for her win. People just started coming for Cardi on social media, basically saying that, she doesn't write her own music. Why is she winning?
Yeah, pretty much. And like that excuse of a rapper doesn't deserve to win an award, which, come on. Like, so many people that have not written their own songs have won a Grammy. So just relax, everyone. I know Nicki Minaj, Courtney Revolution said it yesterday. Yes. She paved the way for female rappers, and yes, we're thankful for that. But like, relax, people.
I guess my thing is, it's like at the end of the day, Cardi's making a major move for females and women.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just find it very ironic that another female's fan base is tearing her down. Like, she's also helping pave the way for a lot of future female artists.
Exactly.
So just let her have her moment. But of course, with the internet, like I always say, it's a great and a dark place. They could not let Cardi have any success and just kind of celebrate. And so she took to Instagram Live to kind of address all the hate she had been receiving. So take a look.
I've been taking a lot of shit today. I'm seeing a lot of bullshit today, and I saw a lot of shit last night. And I'm sick of this shit. I worked hard for my motherfucking album.
Of course, you can tell she's getting really sassy.
Rightfully so. I mean, it's like less than 24 hours after she had this huge monumental win. I cannot talk today. I mean, even you could tell she did not expect to win during her Grammy speech.
Right.
She's like offset, I can't breathe, help me. Like, so just let her bask in it. Oscars are coming up in 2 weekends, people. Okay, like, let's forget about it.
Well, and she, even at the beginning of that Instagram video, addresses the fact, she's like, I don't like putting people down. That's not my style.
Yeah.
That's not the way I am. And I think a lot of it came from the BET situation, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But I mean, she addressed basically being pit against Nicki constantly, and that's not what she's about. So,
and like, it has happened in any sort of entertainment career. Women are pitted against each other, men kind of, but especially strong, powerful women like Nicki and Cardi. I mean, Lil Kim, and I'm blanking right now, but like, it's been throughout the decade. So like, it's not new, but we're in 2019 now, people. Like, we're a little more progressive thinking. Let's move past this whole feuding thing.
Cardi basically was just like, if you guys are going to be negative, I'm just going to delete Instagram.
I'm going to disappear, and you guys are not going to get any more of my IG lives and me talking whatever the hell I want to talk about, which is a gift.
I love Cardi's Instagram. I'm so sad. But anyway, let's talk about her and Offset, because we have a little new information about that as well.
So I love this. Okay. Yes, Offset cheated, and, for her to forgive him is a lot. It says a lot about the woman, though, as well. I mean, she's got a big heart, and she, forgive and move on. But Offset, like I said, went on stage with her to accept the Grammy. She referred to her as her husband. People were like, oh, my God.
Right.
But now we've learned from a source that if Offset dare cheat again, because he's done it once, twice, 3 times, too many, he will have to pay his wife, Cardi B, big time, and I am not talking in flowers, chocolates, and diamonds. He will have to pay, please clap.
Yes.
$10 million according to their new agreement.
Okay, so you guys know I am not a fan of cheaters, so as much as I love Cardi, I'm like a little nervous about this whole forgiving Offset situation, although seeing them together at the Grammys did kind of like warm my cheating heart a little bit.
It wasn't you that had your heart broken, okay? So just relax.
But still, we all know how I feel about Tristan Thompson, okay? Offset went into that same category when he cheated on Cardi and was asking for a threesome. So, I don't know, whenever I heard that now they have this agreement that if he cheats again, he has to pay $10 million. I know for Cardi, some people are like, that's not that much money. But to me, I'm like, yes, you want to hit him where it hurts. His pocketbook, girl.
Pocketbook.
That's what I'm talking about. That's making money moves right there.
That is making money moves. However, I think she's already kind of made. She hit it where it hurt. I mean, the guy was begging her on stage in front of thousands of people. That's pretty bold, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, sure that was a hit to his ego, but like, I don't think anything makes men suffer than like hitting them in their bank account.
Also, like, I get it. 10 million for her is like a drop in the hat. Like, she probably made 10 million alone off this new like Pepsi commercial. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But like, I feel like she's making more than Offset. Again, don't quote me on that. I don't know. She's just doing so many different things that I'm like, she probably doesn't have to worry about 10 million. But nor does Offset. But like,
I think that's just a little like kind of threat for him to have looming over his head. Like, if you want to think about stepping out again, just remember you're going to have to write that $10 million check.
Yeah. And I will take it to the bank, and you will never see me or Culture again.
Yes.
That's going straight into Culture's college tuition if she wants to go. All right, so now that we've kind of summed up everything with Cardi, let's move on to Nicki Minaj. We told you guys a few weeks ago both Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are going to be taking the main stage at the BET Experience later this year in LA, which was
so excited
massive.
For this.
I mean, they weren't going to take it at the same time. One was going to have Friday, one was going to have Saturday, but still sharing the same stage.
Right, and I think just headlining one event, that's a big deal for these two.
And those, again, are two big players in the music industry, so they're going to pull in massive amounts of money for ticket sales. And we really haven't seen them in the same vicinity since Paris Fashion Week and the shoe throwing incident. Well, now Nicki Minaj has tastefully bowed out of her performance after BET's Twitter account tweeted some shady ass towards her after Cardi B's Grammy win. Okay, so they reposted an article that was headlined, "Cardi B is the first solo female rapper to win Best Rap Album," and fans are weeping, and captioned it with this. It says, "Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is being dragged by her lace front."
Okay, BET, here's where I
BET,
I don't understand. No. I know, like, I'm always on here and I'm so team Cardi. Like, I'm like Cardi gang, hardcore, whatever. But I think BET, it's completely different because Nicki has been such a major player for them over the years.
Yes.
Like you've said, she was a trailblazer for females in the rap industry, in the music industry.
Courtney Revolution said that. He educated me
on that. But I agree. I agree. I think for like modern females, Nicki has really helped pave the way for people. And so for BET to kind of play into that feud and definitely say something that like is so hurtful and so not okay to Nicki.
Yes.
Not okay.
They went fishing for a headline, they went fishing for views, they went fishing for comments, and they got a lot more than I think they were expecting.
Yeah.
So obviously the Barbs unite. They were not happy at all. They still aren't happy and legit convinced Nicki to not perform. I mean, I'm sure Nicki was like, F you guys, I don't need you. They had tweets saying like, y'all are pure trash. Please do not perform Nicki at their events or give them any more of your time. So, I mean, and they also said BET is pitting two successful black women against each other.
Which
like,
I
again,
agree
it's 2019. Why? Well, Nicki then finally chimed in and tweeted, "Young Money will no longer be a part of the BET Experience or award show. Summer tour dates dropping soon." So she's pretty much taking a stand against BET altogether.
Well, and so it's not only her that's not performing, it's anyone who's involved in Young Money, which we saw that text she had with Tunchi, and he was like, "Girl, I support you."
Yeah, like, no, you're not going to be wasting your time on these trash buckets. Yeah. And like, honestly, it probably was an intern that tweeted something thinking they were clever and like,
well, and that's the problem is
like someone either lost a job.
Yeah, with social media, I think we put a lot of stuff out there, and it's like, oh, if anything happens, we can just delete it. But I don't know when people are going to learn that screenshots will live forever.
And screen recordings now.
Yes,
will live
forever. And so unfortunately, even though this BET tweet was taken down, BET has issued an apology and said, we love Nicki. It was in poor taste. We're so sorry. It's just a little too late.
Too little, too late. Nicki's already made up her mind. She's got her tour to focus on. She's just like, whatever. She's got her boyfriend. Like.
And I actually saw something too, a fact that was like, after all of this happened, like her Queen Radio listening numbers were at an all-time high.
She's going to talk about it.
And so everyone was going there to hear what she had to say. And I think what's unfortunate is just that Cardi's moment was tarnished by this BET drama because I honestly don't think Nicki wanted to be dragged into that. she already knows she hasn't won a Grammy, Cardi has. She knows
it's obvious. It's
she doesn't
not on
need
a
to
shelf
be
anywhere in her
Yeah,
house.
she doesn't need to be reminded of that. So the fact that BET decided to make that moment about putting those two women against each other, I think they're gonna have to really, really try and recover from that, and I don't know how they're gonna do it. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Justin Bieber, because kind of some big news about him today.
Yeah,
we found out that he is entering treatment for depression. So a source told People magazine.
Hold on.
Yes.
Are you surprised?
A little bit. I know he made some comments during the Vogue interview, which we're gonna kind of get into more about, you know, how he has trust issues and growing up with his dad not really being in the picture. You know, he struggles to trust Hailey and all of that. But I do feel like Justin just always looks sad and just like down.
Well, there were all those pictures of him crying on park benches, on sides of the road, like, and we were all like, what is going on with him? Like, maybe that was his depression acting up, and he's like, whoa, I'm overwhelmed, anxiety, like, I'm gonna cry.
I guess I didn't know it was this serious. I know Justin has always kind of struggled with these issues, but after the Vogue interview and it being kind of such a high point, you know, their first like couple magazine cover and on Vogue nonetheless, like, I guess I'm just a little surprised that this is coming out, and I just think it's really poor timing because, of course, no matter what, people are always going to put two and two together and be like, you can say it doesn't have to do with Hailey or Selena, but look at the timing of things. It's just too.
It has to do with
It's a coinkydink.
Yeah.
But a source told People magazine that Justin has seemed down and tired as of lately, and he's been struggling a bit. Apparently, the source maintains that Hailey has nothing to do with it. Of course, I feel like that's just something that these sources speaking out on Justin's behalf like have to say. Like that's the one thing in the press release. It's like Hailey has nothing to do with it.
So this is going on, but Hailey has nothing to do with it, okay?
Yeah.
Hailey has nothing to do with it, but he is suffering. But nothing
to do with it. But like we said, they were both very open about their marital issues in the Vogue cover shoot. Justin talked about his trust issues, and Hailey talked about how, you know, marriage is really effing hard.
Yeah. Which I get, and especially 4 months, 5 months into it?
Yeah, and they say the first year is the hardest, but I think it's because they rushed. The first year should
be the best.
They rushed into everything so quickly.
Well,
I think, you know, the spotlight is on.
We know why. He wanted to undo that chastity belt, you know? But that's just my thinking.
No, you're right. That's basically what they said. But if Hailey doesn't have anything to do with it, a second source kind of offered up why Justin's struggling, and it's his parents have a lot to do with these issues. His dad had anger issues, his mom had depression. Those are things that are clearly influencing him now.
And it makes sense why he's struggling. I mean, this is kind of genetic, if you will.
Right, and mental health
just passing it down.
Absolutely is. And even so, like the second People magazine source said too, that like Justin has always had a rocky relationship with his dad, and now apparently him and Patty are kind of like up and down right now.
They kind of went through some stuff, I feel like in 2016, 2017 when he was in his bad boy phase. Like I think he kind of cut her out, and like they started repairing, and then they went on that vacation a couple of years ago where she had a broken leg.
Yes,
remember that?
And the kind of odd picture of the two of them.
Yeah. So
I don't know, but I found that odd because I feel like since he's gotten married, you know, she posted that picture of Hailey. She actually reposted the magazine cover. I thought all was well, but I'm like, maybe there's more going on there that's kind of contributing to how he's feeling now.
It's all smoke and mirrors. It's like, yes, here's Vogue, and oh my gosh, and I'm so happy, and Hailey and I are out shopping, like, yay, we're perfect, but like,
and then meanwhile,
you open the curtain just to peep, and it's like, haha, just kidding, I'm depressed, I hate her, and she hates me, and it's just a mess.
Meanwhile, Selena's just like living her best life. Just
she's on a beach,
going on a bachelorette
in a
party.
bikini, at her friend's bachelorette party.
I don't know. I do feel for Justin though, because I think he really struggles dealing with fame, and I think getting engaged and married has just like put that spotlight 10 times more on him, and you know, more scrutiny.
10 times hotter on him.
10 times hotter, thank you. But I do feel for him, so hopefully he gets this figured out. Because even though I am like a Jelena shipper deep down, I would never want him and Hailey to like break up over something like this.
Honestly, I don't think I was ever a Jelena shipper. I'm so Team Jaylee. I really like them together.
Well, I guess now Maddie and I have to go fight, so you guys let us know. I'm just kidding.
Didn't we just talk about two women being pitted against each other?
I'm just kidding. All right, you guys.
Wrap it up.
Yes, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Cardi B deleting her Instagram over the Grammys?
Nicki Minaj bowing out of the BET experience. Was it a good idea? Was it a bad idea? I'm all for it.
And last but not least, let us know what you think about it's happening with the Biebs and him entering treatment for depression. Do you guys think Hailey has to deal with it, despite what people are saying? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.